And we've got a pushing foul called on someone there. I believe it's going to be called on Dylan Johnson. And I'm not sure who he pushed. The whistle blew and they called it. And going to the line will be Caleb Giles for Kendrick. 20-8, the Cherokees lead. First free throw is good. 21-8 now. Second free throw upcoming for Giles, 6'5" post player for the Cherokees. Second free throw short, no good. Rebound by Brookstone. They get it up court quickly. And Marcus with a quick three from the corner is no good, and the rebound goes to Kendrick. Giles off the glass, too hard, no good. And the rebound is going to be on Kendrick's Taven Leonard. And Brookstone will have the basketball. Substitution comes in. That's Casey Lott comes back in. And also coming in for the Cherokees is Andre Dye Jr. Jaden Williams on the floor for the Cherokees. Noah Harris on the floor. And Ravel Edwards. Brookstone. Sam Wiley with it, top of the key. Left wing now to Johnson. Down low, shot up, no good. Rebound, Kendrick. That is Casey Lott with the rebound. Long pass, off the glass, no good. Sam Wiley gets it to Phillip Johnson, and he'll bring it across for the Cougars. Brookstone trying to claw their way back in this one here in the second quarter. 21-8, Kendrick leads, 6:45 to go in the half. Johnson, shot from the top of the key, goes. It is a two-pointer. That is a two-pointer. And it's 21-10. His toe was on the line. He was out near the top of the key. The toe was on the line. This is going to be a blocking foul on Johnson. He tried to go around the screen there and ended up hip checking Ravel Edwards. Subs now coming for the Cougars. Jake Griffin, Jack Lane, and let's see, Lawson Mansfield back in for the Cougars. Noah Harris inbounds. Dye Jr. with the basketball. Gets it to Andrew Spivey. Spivey starts a drive. He's cut off. Picks up his dribble. Back out top to Edwards. Edwards starts a drive. Stops. Pops. Short. Rebound Brookstone. Jack Lane recovers that rebound. And Johnson gets it over Lane. Down in the corner for Jake Griffin. That shot is no good, and a whistle, and it looks like another call is going to go against Brookstone on the rebound. I believe that one was on Mansfield. So 2 fouls so far for Brookstone, 2 fouls for Dylan Johnson, 2 fouls for Phillip Johnson, and 2 fouls for Sam Wiley. All 3 of those are on the floor right now for the Cougars. No, Sam Wiley, I'm sorry, is not. He is sitting down. Knocked away and stolen by Jack Lane. He drives. Euro step. Off the glass. No good, and he's fouled. Tapped on the arm there, and he'll shoot 2. I think Jack Lane wanted to do something else and kind of caught himself in the middle and turned it into a little bit of a Euro step there and left it short. But he was fouled, and he'll shoot a pair of free throws. 5:32 to go, 21-10, Brookstone trails. First free throw is no good. Rimmed out, remains 21-10. Into the game for Kendrick. Trey Thomas checks in. Second free throw is long, no good. And Dylan Johnson had the rebound for a second, let it get away, and now here comes Kendrick the other way, and another foul on the floor. Or it may be on the shot, but the shot would not have counted, so I think they're going to call it on the floor. And timeout, Andre Dye. That's his second timeout of the first half, so we'll take a break. We'll be back in just a moment on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
A life-changing injury. Imagine the fear and unknown. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team, the only physicians in the area with advanced certification in orthopedic sports medicine, treats sports injuries with innovative techniques. The Houston Clinic has helped nearly 1 million athletes live without pain. Imagine getting back in the game. Imagine the best game of your life. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team.
Back here at Brookstone, 5:26 to go in the first half. Brookstone trails at 21-10. And at the free throw line for Kendrick is Andrew Spivey. He will shoot a pair, or maybe a 1-and-1. He is shooting two. The first one is good. 22-10 now, Kendrick. Grayson Miley checked back in during the timeout. Second free throw is also good, 23-10 Cherokees. Johnson brings it across. And on the line, on the sideline, was Dylan Johnson. Had his toes on the sideline as he took that pass. The referee was right there. And another turnover for the Cougars. Turnovers have hurt them so far in this basketball game. Dye Jr. with a shot, air ball. Rebound, though, got Kendrick, and up and in from Andrew Spivey. And it's 25-10. Good pass. And a double dribble. That one is against the rules. As Grayson Miley put it on the floor, kind of lost it up in the air, caught it, and started dribbling again. And the officials on top of it. Steely Helton back in for the Cougars. Dye Jr. drives, kicks. Nice pass. No shot, though. Back to the top of the key, driving to the hole. No good was Andrew Spivey. And the rebound goes to Reed Adams, and he's fouled. It'll be out of bounds for Brookstone. Good defense from Brookstone that time. They cut off every charge Kendrick gave him there. Ended up with the rebound. Steely Helton now will work it across. Adams around Dylan Johnson. Off the glass, Adams good. When Brookstone works their ball movement, they are getting the looks. Just got to convert those and keep from turning the basketball over. Shot no good from Dye Jr., and it's going to be knocked out of bounds and belong to Brookstone. And sub coming in. Jonathan Williams is in for Kendrick, as is Taven Leonard coming back in. Casey Lott and Andre Dye Jr. will take a seat for the Cherokees. Helton will bring it across for the Cougars. 25-12. We're under 4 minutes to go in the first half. Ball's lost and gotten back. Wiley down low to Adams. Adams works, and that's an offensive foul. And it's a good call. He ducked his shoulder, and anytime an official sees that shoulder ducked like that, he's going to make that call. Mansfield will check back in for Brookstone. Adams will take a seat. That is his third foul in this first half. Knocked away by Wiley. Good job. Sam Wiley came across the lane, tipped it away, averted an easy layup. The drive, good, no foul there. Rebound, Brookstone. Nice job on defense from the Cougars. And Helton brings it up quickly. Down to Wiley. And Wiley travels. Shuffled his feet, and another turnover. Kendrick with it. 3:20 to go, first half. Pressure from Brookstone. Pressure's broken and tipped away. Nice hustle from Steely Helton. That looked like it was going to be an easy layup, and Steely Helton flew back down and tipped that one away to avert an easy score. Kendrick retains possession. 24 on the shot clock. 3:12 on the game clock. Re-entering the game, Noah Harris for Kendrick. He is their leading scorer. Scored 17 in their previous game. And another foul is going to be called. This one's going to be on Mansfield. So Lawson Mansfield picks up his third foul, excuse me. So he has 3 as well. First free throw is good from Taven Leonard, and it's 26-12. 3:05 to go in the half. Second free throw is also good, 27-12. Brookstone quickly break the press. The drive, ball knocked away, and possession is going to belong to Brookstone. Jake Griffin got it tied up there, and thankfully the arrow was in the favor of the Cougars. Dylan Johnson will inbound over in the corner to Griffin. Inside, Helton has that one knocked away. Now he knocks it away, and he's going to be called for the foul. And that looked like a clean steal. I'm not going to lie, folks. Good hustle play there. Helton got the basketball, and they called a foul. And they have called, I'm not going to lie, I'm going to be blunt honest with you, they've called some nitpicky things here in this first half. And that was one of them. So, at the line will be Noah Harris. Harris has 3 points. First free throw is no good. Kendrick really kind of struggling at the free throw line a little bit. Excuse me, Harris has 9 points for the Cherokees. Second free throw also short, no good. And Brookstone with a rebound. Helton flies up off the glass, blocked. Brookstone with the rebound though. And the shot is good. And that was a 2-pointer, I believe. That was a 3-pointer. I believe that was Griffin who hit that one for Brookstone. And that makes it 27-15, 2:37. There's a timeout called by Brookstone. I believe it's a 30-second timeout. They're staying on the floor. So we've got action all week here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Maybe tomorrow night we don't have a game.
No,
we do have.
Middle school semifinals.
Middle school semifinals in football.
And then Harris County Region Flag Football Tournament.
All right, Harris County Region Flag Football Tournament. That'll be a good one.
Non-stop, Mike.
Non-stop. And then Thursday, we're right back to basketball action.
Friday, you're going to be Otis Spencer.
Friday, Otis Spencer as Carver will entertain Stevens County, who shut out Crisp County in the second half last week and came back from a 21-0 deficit to win 24-21. That must have been a great game to watch. And nice ball movement and a score, and that's Noah Harris scoring for Kendrick as they break the press and make some great passes. And a turnover again for Brookstone. Knocked away. Kendrick's going to retain. Stolen again by Brookstone. I don't want it, you take it. And a score. That is Dylan Johnson who scores for the Cougars. And it's 29-17. Off the glass, good. What a shot by Noah Harris.
I'm telling you, Noah's one of the best players in this area, Mike.
31-17. I tell you, that was a great shot. And he acrobatic, got it off the glass, taken away, stolen, laid up and in. 32-17 now. 33-17. Sometimes I'm not very good at math. 31 plus 2 is 33, isn't it, Thrift? That's usually how it works. Subs in the game. LeBoy back in for Brookstone. So here come the Cougars, racing it up the floor. Wiley starts a drive, cut off, back to LeBoy, top of the key for three. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, Kendrick. 1:20 to go in this first half. Laid off the glass. Another athletic move. Andrew Spivey caught that touchdown pass and laid it up and in. And it's 35-17. And stolen again by Kendrick. Off the glass, no good. Got his own rebound, no good again. That is Ravel Edwards twice there. Point blank range, can't get it to go. And Brookstone is going to be fouled now as they get the rebound. Philip Johnson back in for the Cougars. So on the floor, you have Johnson, Wiley, Mansfield, Marcus, and Dylan Johnson. Wiley off on the wing. Dylan Johnson's three-pointer is no good. Rebound to Kendrick. Brookstone having problems getting any more than one shot on the offensive end, and that's going to be a pushing foul on the Cougars. And a technical foul. I'm not sure who that one is on. I believe the frustrations are coming out here, and that was one of the players said something and the official gave him a technical foul. I want to say that he called that technical foul on Dylan Johnson, but I'm not 100% sure. 39 and a half seconds, and free throw is no good. First one was good, second one no good. And now there's going to be the technical shot, and they're going to leave Andrew Spivey at the line. The first one is no good. Second one upcoming. And it also is no good. Missed 3 of 4 there.
They could be up by 20 if they hit their free throw. Well over 20.
Well over 20. You're right. So it will be Kendrick basketball. They are up by 19, 36-17. 39 and a half seconds left in this first half. They get it in bounds, loses it for a second, and that's a traveling call that wasn't called. Switched pivot feet there. Noah Harris to drive, dishes off. The ball off the glass, good. That's Taven Leonard. And it's 38-17. And another turnover for Brookstone. Bad pass gets out of bounds. And Brookstone just having trouble getting anything to go right now. Spivey. Out top to Leonard. No good. Rebound. And the foul's going to be called on Kendrick. And Brookstone will go to the line. Kendrick finally over the limit. It's 38-17, 9.9 seconds left in this first half. And we will qualify this, folks, and say there are several football players missing from this basketball team right now. And that's going on a lot of places. And basketball teams are going to get better once the football players join the team. First free throw is good. And Thrift, you will be in Macon later this week.
Yep.
GIAA championship football.
Yep.
And rebound to Kendrick. Driving the lane, shot up, no good. Rebound gotten by Kendrick.
Wow.
Up off the glass, good.
Wow.
What a nice pass. And Noah Harris puts it in for Brookstone, and that'll make your halftime score. Kendrick 40. Brookstone 18 here in Columbus, Georgia at Brookstone School. So we're going to take a break. We'll be back in just a little bit here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Big for the small, the short, and the tall. Peacemakers, risk takers, for the optimists, pessimists, exhibitionists, for long distance love, for the farsighted, nearsighted, for introverts and extroverts, for the thinkers and the doers, for old friends. Coca-Cola, for everyone.
Away at college, Kinetic Credit Union is still the best way for me to stay connected here and at home. With the Kinetic mobile app, I have control of my accounts wherever I go. I can easily transfer money between internal and external accounts, get money faster by setting up recurring transfers, and I can find the nearest ATM or branch right from my phone. Plus, I can add my Kinetic cards to my phone's digital wallet and enjoy quick, secure, contactless payments. By the way, Mom, I need some more money.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
And we are back here at Brookstone. It is halftime and a big lead for Kendrick, 40-18 over the Cougars of Brookstone. And nothing went really Brookstone's way that entire first half. A little stretch where they got themselves back into the ball game. Got the lead, I believe, down to 8 points at one time, but Kendrick was able to take advantage of a lot of Brookstone turnovers and kind of pull away as the second quarter waned down. and they took that big lead into halftime, 40-18. Brookstone's got a couple of players in a little bit of foul trouble. They have not shot the ball well. They have not handled the ball well. They have played really good defense at times. But we will see how the second half goes as head coach LJ Billingsley will look for some improvement out of his Cougars. And again, they do have some football players that are not with them yet, as Brookstone will be playing Stratford Academy later this week for the GIAA State Football Championship. And that'll be live for you on GIAA.tv. And our folks from Georgia Alabama Sports Live, Cliff Behringer, Richard Holdridge, Mike Frost, among some of those that'll be over there bringing you the action from Macon at Mercer University. A block. Shot is no good. Blocked again, knocked out of bounds, and it is going to be off Kendrick and belong to Brookstone. So good defense right there from Brookstone, as at least 2 blocked shots, and finally the rebound was knocked off a Kendrick player and out of bounds, and the Cougars will control. Full court pressure from Kendrick, and a bad pass and a turnover. So another turnover. So here comes Kendrick, and there's an illegal screen from Kendrick. And what do we have here? So we had an illegal screen, and Brookstone will have the basketball. Steely Helton gets it up court. Reed Adams, top of the key. Jack Lane now with it, coming around the circle. Back to Helton on the wing. Top now. Griffin for 3, no good. Rebound tipped and controlled. Sam Wiley off the glass, no good. Reed Adams with the rebound. Turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound Kendrick. They just couldn't get it to go. Good job on the boards by Brookstone. Couldn't get it to go, and a bad pass and a turnover for Kendrick. So no score yet. Played just over a minute. And here come the Cougars. Steely Helton will bring it across for Brookstone. Reed Adams, top of the key. His pass is stolen on the wing. Bringing it in. Fouled and count the bucket. Jack Lane with the foul on Noah Harris. The bucket is good. Noah Harris will shoot 1, and Jack Lane with the foul, and coming in is Dylan Johnson for Brookstone. Free throw from Harris is good. 43-18 now. Shot on the way, good. And that is, I believe, a 2-pointer. And that was Jake Griffin. Now they're going to give him a 3 there. A 3-pointer from Jake Griffin. And that one is no good from Kendrick. We got simultaneous possession on the rebound. Steely Helton and Taven Leonard. And the arrow belongs to Brookstone. So they will inbounds and bring it across. 43-21, your score now. Jake Griffin drives, has it swatted out of bounds. Caleb Giles said, no, sir, don't bring that stuff in here. But Brookstone retains possession. 6:08 to go in the third quarter. Helton, shot off the iron, no good. And a rebound, a pushing foul on the rebound on Kendrick. I believe that is going to be, let's see, on Taven Leonard. And inbounding will be Dylan Johnson. That pass is stolen, and a nice job. That's Noah Harris. Stole it and got it inbounds to his teammate, and they lay it up and in on the other end. Ravel Edwards makes it 45. And as Thrift Barron just said a little while ago, Noah Harris, one of the best players in the city, and he's proven it on all aspects of the game. Reed Adams off the glass, good. He's fouled, count the basket. Not really a smart foul right there because he fouled him from behind going in for a layup. So a chance to complete a three-point play here for Reed Adams. Subs coming in. Amediong Marcus comes in, and for Kendrick, Marcus Geddes comes in. Adams at the line. Free throw is good. And it's 45-24 now. And a travel. Good defense from Reed Adams. He set up. And when Andrew Spivey turned to try to dribble, Reed Adams was right there, and he took steps and turned it over. So Brookstone looks a little better this half. They just got to get some shots to fall. Steely Helton, Reed Adams. Marcus now with it. Out to Helton for three. No good. Rebound off the glass and good. That is Jake Griffin, who was right there to get the loose ball and put it up and in. And it's 45-26. Cross-court pass. Shot is on the way. It is good. That is a three-pointer from Marcus Geddes. And just like that, it's 48-26. Three-pointer on the way from Griffin. No good. Rebound, Helton. Ball saved, but gotten by Kendrick. And here comes down the floor. Knocked away. And it's going to be into the hands of Kendrick and a foul. It ended up, they were playing hot potato with it there for about 3 seconds. And it ended up in the hands of Ravel Edwards, and he was fouled as he went back up, and will shoot a pair here. 48-26 your score. Ravel Edwards shooting two. First one is up, and it is good. 49-26. Edwards with some colorful shoes on. Second free throw, no good. Rebound by Adams for Brookstone. And they get it up the floor quickly. Griffin starts a drive into the lane, kicks it out to Adams. Adams spins in the lane. Good. Nice move and nice shot. Good touch by Reed Adams right there. It's 49-28. Good ball movement from Kendrick. They get the rebound short, get it again, and finally Reed Adams pulls it down for Brookstone. So some point-blank shots missed right there by the Cherokees, and it remains 49-28. We're under 4 minutes to go in this third period. Adams, top of the key. Marcus, left wing. Helton now starts a drive. Gets it to Griffin. Griffin, cut off. And they call him for a travel. I'm assuming he shuffled his feet. Maybe slid that pivot foot. So another turnover for the Cougars. 3:41 to go. LeBoy back in for Brookstone. Kendrick will walk it across. They lead by 21. Pass down low, shot on the way, air ball. Good defense from Brookstone. Trey Thomas with that shot. And the Cougars will bring it across. Andre Dye wanted a foul there, but Didn't get it. And that is a lazy pass knocked away. And layup no good. And it's lost out of bounds, though, as Jake Griffin had it and couldn't control it, and it's out of bounds. It'll remain with Kendrick. Dylan Johnson into the game now for the Cougars. Adams leads Brookstone with 9 points. Noah Harris traveled. Took one too many steps there. He made a couple of nifty spin moves on his pivot foot and then shifted to try to take a shot and traveled. Harris leads all scorers in the game with 18 points for Kendrick. LeBoy brings it across. Drive, free throw line. Gets it down to Wiley. Wiley back to LeBoy for three. No good. Rebound Adams. And his shot is no good, but he's fouled. And he'll go to the line. Chance to go into double figures for Reed Adams here from the free throw line. 2:45 to go in the third period. 49-28. Kendrick on top. Free throw's good. Reed Adams now has 10 for the Cougars. Second free throw is also good. 49-30. Brookstone trying to fight their way back into this one here in the third quarter. Stop and pop from Spivey. No good. Rebound Brookstone. So Brookstone has done a nice job on the boards on the defensive end. Good screen. Give and go. Lost, though, by Wiley, and here come the Cherokees. Spivey up. That ball is blocked out of bounds by Dylan Johnson. And Kendrick will retain possession. 30 on the shot clock, 2:17 on the game clock. Inbounds pass, a good one. And the first layup is missed. That was Deontay York. He got his own rebound and put it up and in. And it's 51-30. And Kendrick gets it back. York with the rebound again. Gets it up and in again. He scored 4 straight. And it's 53-30. And a bad pass. And having his hands on it for a second was Trey Thomas for Kendrick, but he let it get through his fingers and out of bounds, so it goes back to Brookstone with 1:51 to go in the period. Subs in for both teams. Marcus back in. Mansfield in. And stepping on the sideline on the inbound pass and turning it over is Dylan Johnson. Tough night for Brookstone, just getting things to go right. Typical early season basketball, though. Not unusual. Deontay York brings it across. Works against. Nice move. Going up with the shot and no good. Rebound. Fought for. And it's last touched by Kendrick. I believe the last person to touch it was Marcus Geddes for the Cherokees. They're going to put full court pressure on. It is man-to-man pressure, and here is a blocking foul on Trey Thomas. And this is turning into a whistle fest here in this third period.
One thing I will tell you, Mike, especially early on, and you know this as a former coach, early season basketball looks a lot different than mid-season and close to postseason form. A lot of these guys are just getting off the football field. A lot of these guys are just getting into game speed. There's totally different from game speed to practice speed. But I will tell you, I was really high on Kendrick when we did our preseason rankings. Noah Harris and guard play can take you a long way in basketball. You know that very well.
Noah Harris is a good one for sure. 53-31. The second free throw was good there by Philip Johnson. And we're at 1:20 to go in this third period. Cross-court pass. The drive, kicks it back out. Andre Dye Jr. shot, no good. Rebound from Geddes. Geddes gets it off to Deontay York. He drives and is fouled on his way to the bucket with 1:05 left. He'll shoot 2. Deontay York, a sophomore. First chance at the free throw line. Shoots it short. Lefty shooter. Second free throw on the way. And an air ball. So the sophomore going to need to work on that free throw for him a little bit going forward. Brookstone will bring it across. They trail by 22, 53-31. We're under a minute to go in this third period. Johnson loses it momentarily, gets it back, kicks it out, and 3 is good, and a whistle. Amadion Marcus drills that three-pointer. And it's 53. Wait a minute, are they going to call this a two-pointer? No, that's right. I had the score wrong. So it's 53-34, 47.7 seconds left in the period, and there was a foul by Kendrick there that puts them over the limit. So first free throw is no good. They were shooting 2 there, and that is Dylan Johnson, who's at the line for the Cougars. So the foul was on the rebound. It was on the box out on the made three-pointer. So Brookstone had a chance for a 5-point trip here. See if they can turn it into a 4-point trip. Second free throw is no good. They cannot. Clock runs now, 44 seconds. Andre Dye Jr. with it. Hands it off. Drive. And this is going to be a bump foul. It's going to be called a Mansfield. And at some point, Thrift Behringer, the officials need to let them play a little bit the rest of the way.
Yeah, and that's the one thing, physicality, I'm okay with it. When you start getting ticky-tack, it kind of takes away from the game. We don't want to be too finesse.
Especially in a game with one team having a big lead.
Yeah.
Just kind of let some stuff go.
Right.
Three-pointer on the way, short, no good. Rebound, though, and here's a whistle on the rebound.
We couldn't even go 10 seconds.
That's right. And Andre Dye Jr. got that rebound, and he will go to the line as both teams are over the limit here in the third quarter. I mentioned it's a whistle fest, so free throw is good from Dye Jr.
Looking forward to being there on Saturday, Mike, for Brookstone as they take on Stratford for the GIAA State Championship. Mike, you've seen Brookstone quite a few times this year. I think the Cougars got what it takes to bring it home. It's going to be a tough task. They lost to Stratford earlier this year. Stratford is without their leading running back who did play in that game. But what are your thoughts on the Cougars making it?
Well, I think Brookstone has a good chance, Thrift, to pull it off. It's awfully hard when you have a good team and you played earlier in the year. It's awful hard to beat that same team twice.
Yes.
Especially when they've got some time to prepare. And Brookstone quite frankly, they went through a little stretch, and one of those was that loss to Stratford, where they just didn't play real well. They changed some things up, kind of got away from what they were good at and what they've been doing that was so successful, and they've gotten back to that now, and they're playing really good football. Dominated Pacelli last week.
That wouldn't have been close.
And it was, and then a good win against FPD. Like we said, it's hard to beat a team twice. Brookstone beat FPD here early in the season, and that 13-6, 13-7 win Friday night was a hard-fought win, but Brookstone just did what they do. And Ian Headley's got to be proud of his guys. I'm interested to see how that one comes out. And to end the third period, it's 55-34. As we go to the fourth period, we'll take a break and we'll come back here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Imagine a life-changing injury. Imagine the fear and unknown. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team, the only physicians in the area with advanced certification in orthopedic sports medicine, treats sports injuries with innovative techniques. The Houston Clinic has helped nearly 1 million athletes live without pain. Imagine getting back in the game. Imagine the best game of your life. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team.
And we're back here, beginning of the fourth quarter, as Kendrick leads at 55-34. And that one's knocked away, but Kendrick retains possession. Nice give off by Noah Harris. He gives it off to Taven Leonard, and it's 57-34. Steely Helton almost has it knocked away, gets control of it. Now he's fouled. Foul's going to be on Jaden Williams. And Griff, we made it 30 seconds in before we had a whistle.
But listen, everybody's knocking off the rust, Mike, including the referees.
That shot is short. Reed Adams with the rebound.
Oh, nice. He's got to get going more, Mike. Reed's going to be a problem for this year. And when they get Savon Kelly back from football, those two guys in the middle. But obviously the guard play's got to start elevating.
Absolutely.
And that's what's really been dominant here for Kendrick.
Yeah, Reed Adams had a little bit of foul trouble in the first half, and he spent a lot of time on the bench. There's a travel and a turnover. And Brookstone will bring it across. Steely Helton gets it across. Jack Lane's going to drive. Reverse layup, good. Nice dive by Jack Lane. He saw the defender coming and used a little reverse layup and scored. It's 58-37. Excuse me, 57-38. Got my numbers turned around again in a little bit there. Off the glass, no good. Rebound, Brookstone. Helton's going to grab it. He gets it cross court down the lane. Lane starts a drive up off the glass, no good. Rebound, Adams off the glass, no good. Rebound to Andre Dye Jr. for Kendrick. So a couple opportunities wouldn't go for Brookstone there. Block shot. Reed Adams with the block. And it's taken away from Jack Lane. And another block. Reed Adams got a piece of that one. And that's lost out of bounds. They're letting them play a little bit now, Griff. And Andre Dye's got a little question for the official over there. Reed Adams had a couple of blocks there. One just swatted it away, and the next one he just got the fingertips on and completely changed the shot. And Brookstone will have the basketball. And 5 seconds and a turnover. Nobody moved for Steely Helton. That's a helpless feeling when you got the ball out of bounds looking for somebody and nobody's coming to
I
get
would,
it.
most of the time, I'd either throw it off someone or I'm just heaving it. Because now Kendrick gets it underneath the basket.
57-38 Cherokees, 5:55 to go in the ball game. Sam Wiley checks back in for the Cougars. Either they turn the air conditioner on or somebody.
I was about to say, it's
open.
cold.
It's gotten cold in here. Shot is no good.
I thought I was the only one.
And that's going to be last touch by Kendrick. Actually, if they let it go, Thrift, it would have been Kendrick basketball. One of the Kendrick players kind of grabbed the basketball and stepped on the sideline. That gives it to Brookstone. Brookstone says, appreciate it. Marcus, Reed Adams, Dylan Johnson, LeBoy for three, short, off the glass, no good. On the rebound, it was tipped up there, and Kendrick comes away with it. And now a nice lob pass knocked away by Reed Adams. But Thrift, I want to back up what you were saying. Reed Adams, a little bit of foul trouble in the first half. But I tell you, when he gets going, he's a good basketball
He's dominant.
Short rebound, last touched by Kendrick. And here comes LeBoy, behind the back dribble. Gets it across. Wiley, back to LeBoy in the lane, off the glass. No good, but he's fouled. Nice look right there from Sam Wiley, getting the pass into LeBoy. And LeBoy wasn't able to knock down the shot, but gets to go to the line. 5:03 to go. First free throw is good. 57-39. In a game like this, Thrift, now you become, as a coach, you want to win the fourth quarter. Draw something positive. 57-40. And there's a foul called. It was a late foul call. They should have just let him play there. Kendrick with the basketball. Andrew Spivey brings it across, and he's going to be fouled. Little hand check foul. And again, Thrift, at some point in a game like this, you got to let some of that stuff go.
Let him play, please.
Clock needs to run. I believe it was in this gym last year when we had a battle of timeouts.
Yes.
In a game.
Yep. Remember that very vividly because I was ready to go home.
Yes, all of us were. So Kendrick, the drive, spin, dish.
Oh, nice pass.
Oh, really
wow.
nice. Taven Leonard's going to get the benefit of that one. That was a really nice job by Ravel Edwards. Drew the defense, shot a pass in for an easy layup. And it's 59-40. And a turnover for Brookstone. Hefty turnover number for Brookstone tonight. And again, Thrift, it's one of those things where you can't judge a team by a game this early in the season because they're going to get better and better and better as the year goes on. Another dish by Ravel Edwards.
Mike,
the shot is made by Trey Thomas.
Throwing dimes, Mike.
That one's knocked out of bounds. Brookstone retains possession. Adams back in for the Cougars. Dylan Johnson will take a seat. Inbounding will be LeBoy. Marcus And he traveled. Another turnover. 61-40 is your score. We're under 4 minutes to go in this final period. Long pass down court. Layup is good. That is Trey Thomas who scores for the Cherokees. And there's a foul going to be on Andrew Spivey. And Andre Dye making some substitutions. LeBoy with it. Griffin drives, good. So Jake Griffin with the layup there. And now a whistle and a substitute for Kendrick. Andre Dye getting some of his players out for the remainder of the game. Long pass, the baseball pass, and it's good. And that was Marcus Geddes. Makes it 65-42. Reed Adams. Off the glass, good, he's fouled. Count the bucket again. That's one thing Reed Adams does well throughout this.
He can finish.
He finishes, and he's able to control his body enough to draw the contact and still finish the shot. And he'll have another opportunity for a three-point play. The free throw is good. Reed Adams now with 15 points for the Cougars to lead. Three-pointer on the way, short, no good. Ball last touched by Brookstone. And the official made the correct call. One official pointed Brookstone's way, but it was definitely last touched by the Cougars. And Spivey will inbound for the Cherokees. Drive in the lane and a travel. Drug that pivot foot, did Trey Thomas there. As a good job on defense once again by Brookstone. He stopped, didn't have anywhere to go, and slid that pivot foot. 65-45. 2:45 to go in the contest. Steely Helton, Reed Adams. Basically working against a triple team. Gives it out to LeBoy for three. Good! Fernando LeBoy hits the three-pointer at 65-48, 2.5 minutes, 2:33 to be exact to go in the ball game. And a timeout on the floor. This is a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here. But if you and I were talking in the break, how about over on the Alabama side?
Unreal.
You got 3 Chattahoochee Valley teams in the semifinals of the 7A classification in Alabama, and one of those being a crosstown rival, a next-door rival,
I'm talking
Auburn,
about massive
Opelika.
rival game.
Huge rival game, and they're meeting in the state semifinals.
It'd be like Central and Smith's coming in the semis.
Absolutely. And speaking of Central, they will play Thompson.
Their rival.
Their rival. They've formed a really good rivalry, faced each other in championship games, and this time they're in the semifinals facing each other. And stolen by Brookstone, Sam Wiley. And a great job by Reed Adams to knock that one to a teammate and save the possession. Over in the corner, Steely Helton for three. Good! Steely Helton makes it 65-51. And here comes Kendrick. Spivey. He's bumped. And they're going to count that basket.
Wow.
I don't know how they counted that basket. He was fouled way away from the basket, and they gave him, this is not the NBA. There's no continuation in high school basketball. But I also got to mention Glenwood playing in the quarterfinals.
Southside Selma.
South side of Selma, number 2 team in the state, 10-0. Brookstone trying to advance to the semifinals. Glenwood trying to advance to the semifinals. And of course, this Brookstone team, state championship, Ian Headley's first year. They're going to face Stratford. It'll be a drag-out game over in Macon. And the foul is going to be on Andre Dye Jr. That's on Jonathan Williams for Kendrick. And Brookstone will go to the line. LeBoy will go to the line. 67-51. Brookstone trailed by as many as 24, I believe, in the contest, and they have it down to a 16-point lead. Trying to win this fourth quarter. Done a pretty good job so far. Free throw's good. 67-52. Let's see, they had 34 at the end of the third period, so they've scored 18 so far. Free throw no good. Knocked out of bounds, and it'll be long to Brookstone. Yeah, they're going to leave. The one official said it was Kendrick ball, the other said it was Brookstone, and they correct that. More subs into the game. And actually, some of the starters coming back for Andre Dye. He's not real happy with his subs here. And all but one on the floor now are starters. Reed Adams fouled before he gets it. And that's going to be on Marcus Geddes with a wraparound, and Reed Adams will go to the line. Reed Adams has 15 points for the Cougars. He leads them in scoring. $18 points for Noah Harris is the top scorer in the game. Free throw is short from Adams. Unusual. He's been good at the line tonight. 1:48 to play. Second free throw is good. 16 points now for Reed Adams. Miss shot, another miss, rebound Brookstone. LeBoy grabbed that rebound. Steely Helton now with it, makes a move, goes cross court, down in the corner for three, no good, in and out. Tough luck right there for Jake Griffin. That one went all the way in and came out. Off the glass, good. That's Taven Leonard. 69-53. And Steely Helton has it knocked away and stolen late up and in by Noah Harris. 71-53. Timeout, Brookstone, as they had trouble getting it inbounds. We're under a minute, 57.7 seconds. Let's take a break. We'll be back in a moment on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Closing out the year is here. Get massive savings on GMC Sierras and Canyons. Full-size GMC Sierras, almost $15,000 off. GMC Canyons, over $5,000 off. Or take advantage of 0% financing. Plus, no payments until March of next year. Now is the time for end-of-year savings at Glenn Smith GMC in Opelika. Get ready to smile.
And back here at Brookstone, 50 seconds left in the contest. Reed Adams with it, free throw line, is going to spin, going to go to the basket, He's going to lay it up and in. 71-55. I don't know what that was. Kendrick tried to get it inbounds. They do, finally. Lost it. LeBoy's going to get it. He's going to be credited with the steal there. He spins inside to Adams, off the glass, good. 71-57. Adams now with 20 points for the Cougars. Stolen. LeBoy spins off the glass, no good. Up and in, Wiley. 71-59. 10 seconds. Reed Adams off the glass, no good. Gets it back off the glass, no good again. 2 seconds, 1 second. And there's your ball game. So Brookstone fought back and made it a 12-point contest. And our Alex Quinney, All-State Good Hands player of the game, is going to have to be Noah Harris. He led all scorers tonight with 18 points, I believe he finished with. And a great night for Noah Harris as he leads Kendrick to their first win of the season. They even their record at 1-1. Brookstone falls to 0-2. And folks, that'll about do it here from Brookstone School. As remember, tomorrow you got flag football action. You got some more basketball, I believe. And then Thursday, more basketball.
Yeah, well, tomorrow we got middle school football, we got flag football, we got basketball on Thursday, we got wrestling on Thursday. We got Carver football on Friday. Just a busy next couple of days. Busy week, and also a lot of our guys will be over in Macon. Yep. Thrift, Richard, Mike Frost. I'm not sure who all else on the producer side, but yeah, that's it. I got to keep the producers here, baby. We still got too much stuff here, Mike. Too much stuff going on. But the state championships for GIAA over at Mercer this week, and so a big week here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live, and a big week for a lot of high schools around here, especially in the sport of football as it winds down toward state championship time. No doubt. So that'll do it. For Thrift Behringer, I'm Mike Peacock. We'll see you next time here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.